Good morning. This is RCB News, and I am Ryan Bolin. I want to get right down to it. I want to give my opinion on this situation with Nicki Minaj and the tweet she put out some time ago. Now, there's been everyone have given their opinion on it. I'm going to give my little opinion on this. What's interesting to me about this whole situation is how the elites have gotten upset with her at a simple tweet. Now, allegedly, the situation was this, that she had stated that her cousin, I believe it was in Trinidad, correct me if I'm wrong, had gotten the vaccine and he had an adverse reaction to this vaccine. I'm not going to go over the details about what happened, whatever, but he is being mocked either way it go. And that she simply stated to her viewers to pray about this and take precautionary measures. I'm paraphrasing what she said, to pray about it and take precautionary measures. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say she was against the vaccine. And in fact, she stated that she supports the vaccine and she supports masks. So she didn't say she was against the vaccine or anything like that. She just said because her cousin has such an adverse reaction to the vaccine, that before you guys have this vaccine put in you, pray about it and then take precautionary measures. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was just like Joy Reid from MSNBC mocked her. Some other celebrities mocked her, and then the crazy part about it, the government, the Biden administration, I believe, invited her over to have a talk with her about this. This is what's crazy about this. You have the president or you have the administration, government administrators want to have a private talk with her. A private talk about what? What are you going to talk about? That's what's crazy to me. And what I believe in terms of why they got so upset with her, the government and the mainstream media pundits got so upset with her, was because, in my opinion, she got outside the box that the elites had created for her. Now, what I mean by that is this. We got to understand, she has hundreds of millions of supporters, because when she made that tweet, I don't know how many of her supporters, I forget the name that they call themselves. You guys know, but I forget the name of it because I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan. I never really, listened to her music per se as a fan. I've heard her music and I've watched some of her videos just to see, so that I can make a critique of them, but I wasn't a fan of hers or anything like that. But accordingly, her fans, which according to one source is in the hundreds of millions, was protesting in front of the CDC. I saw the video. It was crazy, showing the amount of influence that she had over so many of these young people. But yet she made that simple tweet about, before you do this, pray about it. She didn't say don't get the vaccine, but pray about it and look into it further. And they just, the establishment, if you will, the leftist establishment went crazy. And I believe that the reason why they went crazy over this is not just because she said pray about it. That's one issue, because Tucker Carlson made a statement about it in his commentary, and I listened to that. But in my opinion, I believe the reason why they got upset, one of the reasons why the establishment got upset, is because she got outside the box that they had created her for. And what I mean by that is when I say the elites, I'm talking about the executive producers of her music, all the powerful people. These individuals, in terms of her music, if you listen to and watch Nicki Minaj's music, watch her music videos, and listen to the lyrics, what are they? Sexually provocative, are they not? Very sexually provocative. There's nothing in and of themselves that has any real redeeming value. I'm not putting her down as a person, but I'm saying the music itself is not ethical music, if you will. And what I believe is that these record executives and producers wanted her to make a certain kind of music. And that certain kind of music is designed specifically to provoke sensual desires in the listeners to the point where they are no longer, I'm giving you my opinion now, where they are no longer thinking, but are only feeling. And when you're filled with sensuality and that's on your mind all the time, you can't think properly because you're feeling. You're not thinking, you're feeling. So it is easier to manipulate you psychologically. And what I believe is that when she started getting outside the box that the elites had created for her, they said, oh, we got to stop her. We created her to keep the masses of people in a mind-controlled state or a state where it's easier to control them for a bigger agenda. We want her to write music that keeps the people sexually stimulated. If you look at most of the music videos, and I know, I mean, it goes all the way back to the 70s, but if you look at most of the music videos today and you listen to much of the lyrics, come on, let's be honest. Are they positive? Are they uplifting? No, most of them either promote violence or sexuality. And when you're constantly being pumped with information that promotes sexuality and violence and so forth, and you're constantly listening to this type of material, it gets into your subconscious mind. Not your conscious mind, your subconscious. You are keenly aware of what you are listening to consciously, but your subconscious mind is absorbing the material. And over the course of time, you begin to feel and act like the music is pushing you to do. And why am I feeling like this? Because you pumping your mind, your subconscious mind, with this information, with these lyrics. When she started thinking outside, when she started speaking outside the box, that's all she had to say. When she said, pray about it, that's all. That wasn't on the script. That wasn't on the script they created for her. She got outside the script. Any celebrity, any big time name that gets outside the script of what the elites, those who have the money, those who have the power, anytime they get outside the box that was created for them, the establishment is going to come after them, in my opinion. And that's what I think is happening to her. Now, as one person said in one video, one video I was looking at said, is Nicki Minaj gotten red pilled? Maybe, maybe not. This could be controlled, as one person said, this could be controlled opposition. It could be controlled. It could be just something that the elites are using to control the masses, keep us divided against each other, keep us distracted. Or it could be that she did get red pilled. She took the pill and her eyes was open to what was really going on. What is really going on? Why would you get so upset? Why would you have the president of the freaking United States want to call you up here, up to the, come on, man. Is anybody paying attention to what's going on? It seems like they're not. It seems like everybody's in a daze. It's like they're in some kind of trance. It's clear what's going on, and yet no one seems to be paying attention except Nicki Minaj's hundreds of millions of fans that follow her. Because she said that one little thing, and they said, oh, wait a minute, man. We got to go to the CDC and talk about this. That was frightening. When I saw that, I said, oh, my gosh. Shoot, look at this. Mostly younger people. But I said, oh, my goodness, look at this, man. The power and influence that she has over people. See, we got to understand something. In any position of influence, whether it's a leadership position or whether a pastor, a mayor, a governor, or whatever leadership position, or an entertainer, because even though we don't look at entertainers as leaders, excuse me, they have influence over the minds and perceptions of the people, regardless. In any position where you have influence on millions of people, you can influence them for either good or bad. Nicki Minaj's music, in my opinion, and she, as far as I'm concerned, she's a victim, so I'm not blaming her necessarily, was designed to influence the minds of the people in a negative way, to keep them filled with lust, filled with sensuality, so that it would be easier to control and manipulate their minds and fill their minds with other material. And I'm not going to talk about what that other material is, but to fill their minds with it's easier to control you when you're sensual and you feel with lust and feel with a bunch of nuts. It's easier to control you. It's easier to control your mind. You control the mind of a person, you control everything. You get their mind, then you have control of that person, because the mind is the control center. It's the control faction of the entire body. You go where your mind leads you. And the music that she was producing led the minds of millions of her followers and millions of her fans to one direction. When she started speaking outside the box that the elites created for her, then it started leading millions of her fans down a direction that was not the direction that the elites had for her. Now they're starting to think. Wait a minute, hold it. Because we think based on what's put in our mind. You put junk in your mind, you're going to think about it. She put something in their mind that made them think. Before then, they weren't thinking. They were just feeling. Now they thinking, and she's like, or at least like, oh, no. Hundreds of millions of them. Now they thinking about this. Look at the influence this woman has. If you look at all these celebrities who have negative influence, in my opinion, on the minds of millions of people, if they start turning around and saying, wait a minute, something is not right here. The music that we producing is really not helping. It's really stirring up a lot of things in the minds of the people that listen to our music. You know, we need to change this. Man, it would flip the whole script over. You coming outside the script that was written for you. This script was written by the elites for you to put these kind of lyrics in the song at this time, and we're going to repeat this over and over and over and over and over again until it gets into the subconscious of the millions of people listening to it, so that it's easier for us to control them. That's what I believe. She got outside the box, but prayerfully perhaps, that she will take a stand, because right now, from what I understand right now, she's still taking a stand. But what I'm looking at now, the posts that news sources that I'm looking at now, they're mocking her. I forget what talk show that was on. I forget which talk show it was. It was one of them late night shows, and they had I think it was 50 Cent, and I didn't watch the actual. I didn't listen to the clip. I should have, but I didn't listen to the clip. But it was 50. I think it was 50 Cent on one of the late night talk shows, and it had in the heading, he had something to say about Nicki Minaj's cousin's swollen testicles. I think that's what it was. And I'm pretty sure that they were mocking it. I can't say for sure because I didn't watch the clip, but I'm pretty sure they were saying something in a mocking tone because she got outside the box. She got outside the box of the establishment. They don't want you thinking outside the box. They want you thinking inside the box. Prescribed information inside that box. You start thinking outside that box as a celebrity, as an influencer, you in trouble. But hopefully, prayerfully, she will stand for what she believes, and maybe people all over the country will start opening their eyes at the bigger picture. But I just wanted to give my spin on that. Hey, if you guys agree with me, let me know. If you like this video, press the like button, give your comments. What do you think about this situation? You know, what do you think about what she said? Was it right? Was it wrong? What do you think? You know, leave your comments in the comment section. You know, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this video. Thank you very much. And I'll see you again on RCB News. God bless you.